In the last episode, we saw how new information that was contrary to our current belief system should actually change our belief system to accommodate the truth that was found in the new observation or information. In this episode, we're going to look at a real-life example that happened a few hundred years ago, where society was faced with the challenge of believing in a new system based on new information that was radically contrary to the current belief system. Your job in this is to try to understand their perspective and how it was difficult for them to change their belief system. So if we go back to an earlier age when everyone used to believe the earth was flat, Galileo found out that maybe the earth is round. We had a lot of people around the world believing the earth was flat, and all of a sudden they had to believe it was round.
Round. Columbo, the world she's flat. The world she's round. She's flat. Look, King, she's round like the apple. She's flat like the pancake. Pasta fazoon. She's round, she's firm, she's fully packed. She's round like my head. She's flat like your head.
Now that was pretty hard for a lot of people. A lot of people still today believe the earth is flat. There's even some evidence to contribute to that fact. However, the preponderance of information, the majority of the information right now that we have, leads to the conclusion that the earth is round.
Prove it.
Now, I'm not saying the earth is round. I'm not saying the earth is flat. But if you look at all the information we have, if you had to weigh, you're going to see that the earth is round. So 500 years ago or wherever, when Galileo was talking about this, the people there had to dramatically change the way they thought of the world at that time. So what's your choice going to be when you critical think? Are you going to believe the earth is flat when all the evidence says it's round because everyone else thought it was flat for 1500 years or longer? Or are you going to say, well, there's new information, new evidence, it's round, I'm rolling with what's round? So that is the challenge that we have for a lot of things, and especially in our daily lives when it comes to believing in the people in our life, believing in the politicians in our life, the icons, the movie stars, the rock stars. We believe in a certain persona of them, but if we find out information about them that's different, are we going to believe it? Or are we going to disregard it because we don't want that affecting our bias towards that person? This is the challenge that we have when we critical think. At the end of the day, good critical thinkers will change their mind and position all the time if new information comes up, and they are not going to think themselves any deficient. Actually, they're going to think themselves as more intelligent. In the next episode, we will discover if the truth can set us free.